Hey, this is Redban, and you're listening to the Death Squad Podcast Network. This episode of Muff Said and all the podcasts that we do at Death Squad can always be found on our website, deathsquad.tv, and on iTunes under Death Squad. The Death Squad Midwest Tour is on sale right now. We just added Dayton, Ohio on November 8th. Also, the lineup has changed a little. In Dayton, we have Tom Segura, Tony Hinchcliffe, me, and Aaron Kleber. And in Columbus on November 10th, we also have Doug Benson. So tickets are going really fast, and they're available at brownpapertickets.com. Just search for Death Squad, or just go to the deathsquad.tv, and you'll see the Death Squad Midwest Tour right at the top, and you'll have the lineup for the two shows. There's a third show that's going to be available soon. More details soon. Also, the T-shirts are all in stock now. The new Death Squad Itchy shirt. Also, the new stickers are in stock right now. Go to shopsquad.tv or go to deathsquad.tv and click on Death Squad Store. If you do any shopping at Amazon.com, please go to deathsquad.tv first and click on the shop button on the right side. It will open up Amazon like normal, but anytime you make a purchase,
have the gayest show on Death Squad.
And just the music.
With us tonight, we have Megan Hutchison, who is an up-and-coming comic book artist. And back again, the one, the only, Reverend Dave Johnson, the rock star of comics at the moment. So, Dave, where did you fly in from this week?
Scotland and Dublin.
And what were you doing there?
Seeing the sights and signing autographs and picking up germs from con people and making me sick.
That sounds really rock star to me.
Yeah.
That sounds really, really rock star. Megan and I just got back from Morrison Con. For those of you that missed it, you missed the best comic book con of all time ever, hands down.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and it helps it's in Las Vegas.
Yes.
It's just debaucherous. Like, you get a bunch of, like, comic book geeks that just, like, sit in, in our studios all day, and then you release us in Las Vegas. And I'm surprised something didn't burn down.
Was there masturbation involved?
While burning things down?
Well, no. Well, instead of signing. That would have made it,
Well, the way that Morrison
I love you, Mr. Morrison.
I did not hear of any security incidents.
Okay.
But no, it was actually really amazing because it was the first comic book convention where every single panel was really well thought out. And there was enough chairs in the one panel room for every single person that bought a ticket. So if you bought a ticket, you could go to every single panel. And you didn't have to wait in line. You could just like walk in and walk out. Across the way, there was like a lounge room where there was alcohol. On Sunday, they had a continental breakfast. And they had...
Wait, what? I missed that.
Yeah, there was a continental breakfast. On Sunday, there was the Hangover Breakfast and Sketch Jam with Chris Burnham, who does Nixon's Friends, I think it's called.
And he did Batman.
He
as well.
did, yeah.
No, I didn't. I missed that because I was too hungover to actually go to the Hangover sketch breakfast.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. And it was like Chris Burnham like drawing up on stage with like a big projection of what he was drawing. And he was taking attendees' books. Every single attendee got like a yearbook, essentially.
Was it Chris Bruner or Chris Brunham?
Chris Brunham.
Oh, maybe I don't know who that is. I thought it was Chris Bruner.
This young guy.
Yeah, he's very cute.
Super sweet.
Very cute.
Fair enough.
He has a girlfriend.
Of course, they all do.
I know.
If anyone that's attractive and is super nerdy, and like if you're attractive and nerdy, I can guarantee that you have a girlfriend. Because like there's the
I don't have a girlfriend.
I was just
what is that saying about me?
Well, you're kind of a Lothario. Kind of got that like bachelor thing going on. And do you want a girlfriend?
I don't know the right one, I guess.
Hey, what are we going right back into?
Oh, I know. Yeah, getting me in trouble again.
So, Redban, I I had a really awkward moment with your ex-girlfriend.
Veronica Ricci.
Yes, I did. And because of that moment, you just handed me a hat full of lingerie and a headband
that you had left, I guess, at the shoot.
Yes.
And I smelled it, and it's clean, and that's very depressing.
Well, it's my bra, not my panties. So earlier this week,
Wait, your boobs don't smell?
Yeah, usually there's a little salty to them. You know, it's just more cottony.
How many bras have you smelled?
Like 7.
So earlier this week, I shot my first spanking fetish video with Veronica Ricci.
Nice.
And both my hand and my ass hurt for like up until I think this morning is the day that my hand doesn't. Yeah, nope, not sore anymore.
Occupational hazard.
Oh my god, it was the craziest thing. Like I was like, my ass and my hand is literally sore.
Now, did you have any what's it called, blossoming or speckling?
I did not have speckling.
Whoa.
Oh,
Ouch.
that's
I
weird.
don't even know what that is.
What is
You
happening
must have a
right
hard
now?
butt.
Oh.
Speckling is when the skin starts turning like a little red, like rat. You could tell it's going to be bruised, like it almost bursts the blood vessels in your butt, and it looks like just like little dots, like a fireworks or something.
Oh, speaking of that, I just found out I've got a skin disease.
Wait, what?
It's called herpes. It's not a skin disease.
It's called Schomburg's disease, and it affects your lower legs, and it looks like you're turning into a ginger. But it's little
What?
iron. It's iron coming through the blood vessels to the outer skin. So it's like my feet are kind of turning orangey a little bit, and
Like
speckling.
jaundice?
No, like a ginger skin. I thought I was turning ginger. I was like, man, is it gonna come all the way up?
You got bit by a ginger, and now you're turning ginger.
Yeah.
Gingers are like werewolves.
I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't.
I have
It's
to
not
see this.
Not a thing, you know. It just
let's see it.
It just is, you know.
Should we see it?
Yeah, we should.
We need to see this.
All right, well,
Take it off.
Yeah, take it off.
It's with the lights. You're not going to be. It's not that. I mean, you need like.
You
good
can't
light to
talk
see.
about it and then not show us.
We
I
could
don't
take a
mind
picture and post it.
Oh, you know what? I did take pictures. Hold on.
Of course, it's Dave. He has like pictures of everything on his phone.
Well, I had to find out what it was. I was sending it to my doctor friends.
Is there
and I
like
was-
a cure for it, or
No, because there's no. It doesn't do anything.
does it get worse?
I think turning ginger is pretty bad.
I don't think it. Well, it's not that. I mean, it doesn't
I like to
go
fuck
forever.
gingers. I wouldn't want to be one. Serious.
Are they better? Just
They-
I'm asking. I don't know.
Maybe you'll agree with me on this, Redban. I think gingers taste more delicious
Wow.
Yeah,
in the pussy department.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I-
marinated more.
There's a different flavor to they taste.
You know what I
different.
think it is, honestly, though, is that they have to wear like a bunch of lotion before they go out. And so I think they're constantly marinating themselves with like SPFs and stuff like that. So it kind of just starts getting into their flavor machine.
I like that we're now calling vaginas flavor machines. Yes. Would you like to taste my flavor machine?
So did you enjoy your
That
first
sounds
spanking?
amazing.
I mean, was that for spankingveronica.com? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
I think so. It was for some spanking website. It was. I have been spanked in my personal life, but I don't think I've ever been spanked that vigorously. Like it's more of like a few smacks, you know, maybe 10 or 15 smacks. But that was like a whole afternoon. We shot 4 different setups for like first she'd spank me and then I'd spank her. First I'd spank her and then she'd spank me on the most ridiculous premises I've ever shot in my life. Like I understand porno logic, like the shit that this quote unquote scripts that we went through were ridiculous.
Hilarious. They're
Just
ridiculous.
completely ridiculous.
wait. Was it a film shoot or a still shoot?
It was a film shoot.
Okay.
For a still shoot, they wouldn't actually have to hit me that much.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
but it was totally weird.
I love the chaps that you wore. I mean, I was trying to find a photo of it, but you had these chaps.
I think Veronica has all the pictures of my
No.
chaps. I haven't seen them.
Oh, you haven't seen it? She didn't post any? Oh, here's you scissoring. Veronica.
That's where the schoolgirl outfit came from.
Yes.
Okay, I was wondering.
I was viewing sorority dorms, and she said that I needed to get spanked to go through the hazing process. I'm like, oh, okay, that's totally fine, whatever. She totally spanks me, and she's like, ha ha ha, I was just kidding. She's like, you don't really have to be spanked, and I was like, screw you then, like, how dare you? And then I turned around and I spanked her, and then I think we made out.
Good times.
Where can we watch this?
I think it'll be on.
I think it's spankingveronica.com.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be up anytime now, I guess. Here's
Right.
me and Missy Martinez and me dressed up as Peter Plopper. What you can't tell, though, is my armbands were fleshlights turned inside out. I went to the fleshlight party the other day.
People keep saying I need to have sex with her.
Yeah, you should. She's fucking ridiculously hot. Her boobs.
Her end of conversation.
Period.
They look so natural.
Yeah.
Yes, those look very, very, very natural. So tell me about the convention you were at, Dave.
You what?
Tell me about the convention you were at.
It was, I think it's only the second time they've done it. It was in an improvised tent, basically a structure tent, which made it very drafty, very cold, which gave me the cold that I'm currently dealing with.
You got cooties.
Great bunch of guys. They invited a shit ton of guests and editors, which is unusual. So which was nice because there's a lot of wannabe artists, and they had full access to Marvel and DC editors the whole convention. So, but it's growing.
What do you think the role of the editor is? Like, why do you think a fan would want to talk to an editor?
Well, I mean, maybe not a fan, but sometimes fans, because editors are the ones who know most about the books and that they're doing, and they got questions, and it seems like comics is kind of going towards more editor centric. The way that you'll probably notice this more and more, where they want to pump the books out in a faster pace that are popular. Mm-hmm. And that means they're not going to be able to have the same creative team consistently. But the one thing that will be consistent will be the editor. It'll be almost like a showrunner in TV, where, there's not one writer on TV. You've got a multitude of writers, but then you've got the main guy who shepherds the story in a certain direction. And I think that's the way Marvel and possibly DC, definitely Marvel, is going that direction.
What do you think about that?
I personally, it's a business thing. You know, they know certain titles sell better than others, so why not crank out as many of those titles as possible? And if you're going to do that, you need multiple creative teams to get that done.
Do you think that that's going to affect the integrity of the story?
Well, once again, that's where the editor is going to come in and hopefully keep the story in line. Mm-hmm. But when you start dealing with egos with writers, they tend to want to do whatever the hell they want to do. So it depends on the editor. If the editor's a rock star, then yeah, he could make it happen. And already, I don't know if you follow Rob Liefeld's Twitter feed, but I guess he just had a big blow up with his editor, and they were making changes on the fly, and he got all butthurt about it.
Rob Liefeld's meltdown has been fairly spectacular in public.
Yeah. Well, he's a tool bag anyway, but
Please don't start on Rob Liefeld again.
I would love to hear Dave on Rob Liefeld, actually.
No, I don't really hate on the fact that he's a horrible artist. Hey, everybody's entitled to make a living, but the guy's kind of a douchebag.
Mark Silvestri vehemently supported Rob Liefeld at Kamikaze, actually. I sat down with him when I interviewed him.
Yeah?
Yeah, and Mark Silvestri thinks that Rob has a long career in comic books ahead of him, even with him managing to piss off everyone over at Marvel and DC.
Well, I just,
do you want to give a little background on for the listeners that have not been following the drama?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on right now.
Well, he was working on DC gave him not one, not two, but 3 books to shepherd. 1 he was drawing, and 2 he was writing. And I've heard stories about his scripts, and they're incredibly, ridiculously bad. But I guess he was having some kind of fallout with an editor, and I guess he left, or maybe they had him leave or something over it, and then the editor then got fired, or maybe the editor got fired before. The reason I got wrapped up in Rob lately was he tweeted not too long ago. He basically a self-congratulatory pat on the back. He said, it's a testament to how great a character Deadpool is, that he's still popular after all these years, even though Marvel's only put D-list talent on it. Now that's everybody that's ever worked on Deadpool ever since after Rob created the character. And from what I understand, from what I know about Deadpool wasn't funny when Rob created it. Other people came on and made him funny. And, you're talking like 10, 15 years worth of creative talent that's been on Deadpool, and Rob Liefeld, arguably one of the worst artists in the business, called all those people D-list,
including Dave Johnson,
including me. So
he brought the war to the front door.
Well, I responded by saying, "Yay! Rob Liefeld has elevated me to D-list talent," and then I said, if only I could learn how to ink while driving, which relates to a Rob Liefeld video that he put up of him inking a page while driving down the freeway and bragging about it.
Truth.
Wow.
And it's on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube.
What is that, Dr. Katz?
Rob Liefeld inking a page while driving. It's ridiculously stupid. And my first thought was probably the editor couldn't tell the difference.
Ouch. No, but then spawned the idea of you doing Action Dave.
Yeah, I wanted to do a website
Inking.
called Action Inking and just have different. Actually, I wanted to use you, butt naked, and have a page on you covering up all your bits and trying to ink while the bed was rocking, and it, like a POV camera, with the pen shaking.
I'm done.
But doing it while bathing, swimming.
You found
there it is. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Else,
God.
Who else is inking while they're driving? Yeah, that's Hawking Dove. Yes. Rob Liefeld, 6 a.m. Saturday morning, inking while driving.
Douchebag.
Because there's nothing I won't do.
Does not believe in eyebrows.
He's so proud of it. I'm
I know.
It's like me trying to make a sandwich while driving. Yeah, I mean, who thinks that's a good idea ever? I was just giving you shit about texting.
Do you ever run into this guy? And
yeah, I see him at shows every once in a while.
Is he like, hey, you better stop it?
Well, I haven't, since all this went down, I haven't seen him, but hey, I don't begrudge a guy for making a living. I mean, that's, but at the same time, I don't have to like what he does. I just think it's crap. It's just, I'm more upset at people who like it. I'm just like, how do you not see that this is some of the worst comics ever produced? I mean, if that is your bar for quality, then I hate to see what the rest of your life is like.
Well, look at his dislikes though on this video. 78 dislikes, 26 likes.
Wow.
Thanks for the info, dick.
Yeah.
See,
but
he takes that all the way to the
bank.
Race.
He takes that all the way to the bank. So he's like Teflon. He knows I think deep down he knows he's terrible.
Oh no, I think he owns it. A bit.
Yeah.
Not a bit. He does. He owns it.
What do you think about Rob Liefeld?
I actually, he's a good lover. I didn't bring in my purse. I carry around a Rob Liefeld Youngblood trading card. Mm-hmm. In my purse.
Just to remind you.
Just to remind me of
not to draw that way.
Yeah, that I
draw feet.
That I will actually only get better from this point. That's a horrible thing to say.
That's a funny thing is I recently saw some of his old Hawk and Dove stuff when he first got into the business, and he's actually worse than he was when he was 20 years old. Wow. I mean that says a lot. I mean, come on, at least try. At least put a little bit of effort into it.
He is trying.
I don't know.
Well, obviously he's not trying. He's driving.
Yeah. But hey, he's made a shit ton more money than I ever have. So,
what are you working on right now, Dave?
Just a bunch of covers.
Well, that's what you are, like the cover guy. You are Dave Johnson, the guy that makes the amazing covers. Like that's what you're known for. It's your stock and trade. But what are you drawing covers for right now?
A book called Avengers Arena, which is basically a Battle Royale Hunger Games ripoff. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, the first cover is a Battle Royale poster ripoff. I mean, they wanted... It turns out the next 4 or 5 covers, they all want to be parody covers of something. Huh. Which they didn't tell me that when I signed on, which I'm not 100% happy about.
I'm thinking Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. Nice.
Oh, that would be nice.
Some Swayze action.
It's the best movie ever.
Just a lot of kicking.
Yeah. And that hair.
Oh, yeah.
That gorgeous hair.
The overly long ass shot.
Yeah. I'm doing that.
That movie has everything. Yeah.
I'm doing Ultimate X-Men covers, Shadow Man for Valiant. still Nick Fury, and probably something else I can't remember.
Of all the stuff that you...
Oh, BPRD.
Yeah. I was going to say.
What are you liking? I keep hearing so much about BPRD. I hear it's amazing.
It started out really good.
This is the Hellboy thing, right?
Yeah, because it had a consistent artist, and it really felt like it was building towards... The whole Hellboy universe is kind of building towards, basically ruin on the planet. You know, hell's going to be released, or if it's already... I think it's already kind of happening, so...
Just in time for the apocalypse.
Honestly, it's kind of working out perfect for Mike.
I was going to ask if Mike planned that.
Yeah. No, I think
Mike
he's
Mike Mignola.
He's had a plan all along, and he's executing it, which is nice about having a small universe like that. They can kind of control it, as opposed to, and that's the way Marvel used to be when I was reading them, and that's why I really loved them. Because it seemed like the whole universe was all kind of interconnected, and now it's all disjointed, and you've got ultimates and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
blah,
shit
blah,
gets
blah.
confusing.
It's just who the hell cares anymore? But I'm a
fanboys care.
I'm just a jaded asshole.
That's why we love you. You're my most controversial guest.
Am I?
Yes.
Wait till you get Bob.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, Bob will talk about Marvel. Boy, will he talk about Marvel.
Just so you guys know, next Thursday, we have Bob Layton coming on. Motherfucking Iron Man, Bob Layton. It's going to be exciting.
He's going to tear shit up.
Yeah.
Woo!
He's awesome. Love Bob Layton.
Do you like my new George Washington Halo painting I got here?
What?
Where?
What, huh?
Where?
Oh. Where did you find that? Oh, there we go.
It's actually on Etsy. The guy's name is Sharp Writer, and he just does a bunch of presidents, in crazy, Obama on lions and
I saw the Obama lion.
Unicorn.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
I love that.
Check it out though. I got one of his posters, and it's just really good detail. I just was a real fan of how he really kept it looking like the old school presidents and stuff.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
Did you post that?
I don't think I did, but I know that it's been all over the internet.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Speaking of presidents, did anyone watch the debates last night?
Fuck no.
Wow. Really?
I taped it. I haven't watched it yet.
I need to quit asking political questions on the show because everyone's like, yeah, no.
Kind of pointless this year.
It's honestly, it's like two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
And I hate saying
no,
that,
they'd be different coins if fucking Romney would quit flip-flopping last night.
Well, and lying. I mean, that's
And
what I know
totally
about
lying.
it.
And
Yeah,
wearing
he's-
blackface to Puerto Rican parties.
I heard about that.
Yeah. The fake tanning.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he's a nightmare.
Jim Laird, just from what I understand, just kind of laid down and didn't really call him on any bullshit.
The thing is that what can he actually do except for cattle prod him? The thing is that when you're in a
you can call him out if you know something is wrong. You can say that is not correct.
When you're in a debate situation, it's up to the candidates to respect that forum and to respect that specific the process.
Yeah,
and Romney, I think actually the one thing that he did wrong last night, well, other than being Romney, was was that he didn't respect the forum, and he kept going longer and longer and longer.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you are in a debate thing, is that you have to respect the rules. And Jim Lehrer, he did the best that he could, but unless he.
I don't know. They need like Jon Stewart to moderate one.
Yeah.
Oh God, that'd be so.
I mean, he would just lay it down.
Well, people would
He's too
actually
polarizing.
learn something.
Yeah, he's too polarizing.
He's pretty fair, and I mean, he's a lot more fair and balanced than Fox News is. I mean, let's be honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he won a Peabody Award, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not ridiculous. What's ridiculous is that we have a comedian who's telling us what the real facts are about politics and how our government is run because we can't trust our news sources.
That's what I'm
That's
saying. Yeah.
fucking ridiculous.
Well, that was one thing.
This is why I don't discuss politics because then I get angry and I'm going to flip shit over.
Over in Europe, that was one thing that I noticed a lot on the BBC is the lack of opinion news. There's hardly any opinion news. It's just straight up news. They just report the news and that's it. And it was kind of refreshing. Nobody was yelling at me. Nobody was giving me their opinion. It just here's how it is. Boom, boom, boom.
I like that. It's good.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
So,
Do you want to see the death of PBS?
oh my God, yeah.
Yes.
Well,
no,
not really.
But
Yeah.
It makes me so sad. Be like, yeah, I'd cut a program like PBS, but then spend more money on the military. I'm like, fuck you.
Wait, what?
You guys didn't watch the debates.
No.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
No,
Never mind.
Yeah. Well, that's how he's going to pay for tax or
Cut all the good programs.
deficit by cutting it's
Education.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson had a good. He's like, that's like deleting your text messages off your computer to save room for your 500
Pictures of your dick.
terabyte
Porn collection?
yeah, or it's just
Personal.
It's such a minute like savings. It's not going to do dick.
What they could do is they could cut the farm subsidy because that would completely change the economic landscape.
Well, and the oil subsidies
Oh,
and
but
Make
let's not talk
marijuana
about
legal.
Make
or-
marijuana
And let's
legal.
not talk about that either. Because now we're going into big businesses' pockets, and they don't
Sure.
like to talk about that.
Yeah.
Pharmaceuticals, oil,
Yeah.
farming. They don't know. No, and the sure way to kill an entire society is by cutting off education.
Yeah. Yeah, which is happening. If I don't know, you guys probably were not listening to NPR this afternoon.
No, it just makes me angry now.
Well, they're talking about here in Los Angeles. They're going to have to cut a month off of the school year because they don't have the funding to pay the teachers to keep kids in schools unless we vote to raise taxes. Yeah.
What?
Well, Yeah.
Well, let's be honest. All teachers are communists. They're
Yeah, I don't want
destroying our
commies
kids.
teaching my children.
They grade papers and drive.
Yeah.
God forbid we actually spend our money to help other people.
No, but seriously, the dumber the society, the easier they are to control.
It's like
Absolutely.
idiocracy.
I mean,
It is. I mean, it's just spiraling towards
So
that.
actually,
an
I think
alarming rate.
Demolition Man may have made a really excellent job of predicting the future.
Or idiocracy.
I don't
both of
remember.
Which I didn't think idiocracy would be coming true this quick, but
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, it's like
I mean,
it's-
Honey Boo Boo right there. That's like
Thank you.
That's like idiocracy in tenfold.
No,
you know?
it's like the fall of the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, this woman. We were watching it. You
Yeah, we
you
were.
were actually the one that got us turned on to this. Remember when we went out to
I'm a
pizza?
bad influence.
You are, and we were watching it, and I turned to Dave and I was like, "How is it that this woman has had more sex than me?"
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's true. I mean, it's like it's so terrible.
I love
this is
that
true.
her daughter just had a baby, and the baby's got two thumbs. Or she's got three thumbs, basically.
Wait,
What?
Yeah, she's got two thumbs on one hand,
What?
and they're actually excited about it. They're like, "Oh, that just makes us special." It's like, yeah, because you were feeding it fucking Mountain Dew, man. The
Boom Boom
daughter's like,
juice.
yeah, Boom Boom juice, go juice.
Wait, which daughter? I'm not
It's the
gonna know.
one she's not even really on the show that much because
Okay.
that was pregnant?
yeah, she just had a baby with three thumbs.
Oh my god, that's so creepy.
But
I
think
wonder
about
if that's
that.
real. I wonder if that's just some kind of rating.
No, I saw it. It's like two thumbs melding out of one thumb.
See, and this is why we're not going to procreate.
But think about that. It's like,
Terrifying.
hey, she's got the one
might
up from two thumbs up. She's got, hey, three thumbs up. You find it?
Oh, no.
Yeah, there it is.
No.
There it is.
Ah! I need an adult.
And they've apparently already, yeah. Apparently they've already started feeding it Mountain Dew.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
How do you feed a child Mountain Dew?
Well, you
not
don't
a
want
child,
it.
not
You
a
don't want
child.
it.
A baby.
rectally.
Yeah.
Babies aren't even. You
Suppositories.
can't even. Not even supposed to give babies human food for like at least 6 months.
You're not supposed to give a human being soda ever.
Yeah,
I mean,
ever.
Well, she's already got to get her ready for the.
Oh God, stop putting it up.
It's like a crab claw, man.
Is it a girl or a boy?
I think it's a girl.
That girl's gonna make a
No, it-
gentle lover one day.
It
whole new hand
It's
job.
the shocker. It totally looks like the shocker.
That's so fun. You know what? This all seems like ratings, like viral marketing.
Ah, come on.
No, dude,
That's
that shit's
Okay, that's
true.
clearly, obviously going to be the shocker.
yeah.
Why does
So
it make?
I've
Lost my appetite.
Whereas I'm still.
This is why we're friends.
I've been thinking about. I'm like, should I order Domino's to the studio? Will they notice?
$1's gonna make them holla.
Speaking of food, you were working on an untitled baking project, Megan.
I am.
Yeah. Let's hear more about you.
Yeah, let's hear about
We
you.
brought you on here, and now
Yeah,
you get
Megan-
to talk to everybody.
I'm bringing Megan on because I think Megan is going to be the next big thing in comic books. She's a fabulous illustrator. Her art is very... you might not approve of this thing, but I think it's very Edward Gorey-ish.
No, I love Edward
say
Gorey.
that.
Yeah, it's gothic, it's dark, it's beautiful. It's Dave, you say how good our art is. You can describe it better than I can.
It's got a little bit of Tim Burton in there. You know, I mean, it's yeah. No, you're doing an excellent job.
What's your website?
It's Blackem, BLACKEM -art. There I am. That's a piece I did for Moriarty, which is a book with image, right?
Yeah.
Our
Pretty
friend,
sure, yeah.
our friend Anthony.
Yeah.
Illustrates
So
it.
she's on right now.
Oh
because
wait,
Yeah.
that's your present.
She drew you.
Oh,
Should I? Do you
What?
want your present?
yeah.
Okay.
That's
That's my
mathematical.
present? No way. How do you know I like Adventure Time?
Because I listened to you're not allowed to show that. Skip past that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that. I forgot to take that down.
Oh no.
Don't keep going.
All right.
I know no one cares.
That's cool.
Is there a nip slip in there somewhere? That'll really get you some fans right there.
No,
Megan's a classy broad.
I know.
not according to my mom. Okay. I knew you like I'm obsessed with Adventure Time.
Yeah.
And I love Star Wars. So that's a gift for you.
Thank you so much. It's so awesome. Check this out.
Adventure time! Come on, get your friends.
Aw, that's so cute.
Yeah,
So.
the creator, Pennington Ward, or how we ever said, we've
Pendleton.
I've met him a
Pendleton
few
Ward?
times. I actually
Okay.
got to see him do stand-up comedy for his first time, and I have some video of it somewhere. And
That must have been bananas.
he was really funny, actually, awkwardly funny. I don't know if you've ever met him in person. He's very awkward and very shy. Very
Yeah, he's got a big beard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, pictures. But I think he's like one of those people that if I actually met him, I would totally geek out.
oh yeah, I was nervous around him. I was stuttering. I was like, I meet people all the time that are way bigger than him and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I don't go, hey, what's up? But him, I was like, yeah, it was cool. I
love Jake and Finn.
Thank you so much. This is awesome.
That's so exciting.
Yeah,
Do I have a present too?
You do.
I want my present.
Okay, so for your first present is your purse back.
Woohoo!
There's your purse.
Oh yes, this is how you know that we are girlfriends. I love that today's show has been like me getting things that I have left in various places. Like
It's all coming back to you.
I know, I got my cowboy hat back.
Does that go with the spangly outfit that you put me in?
Oh, I did not wear the spangly. I have not one, but 2 pairs of chaps in 2 separate
course.
cowboy costumes.
Of course.
I do.
I'm not at all surprised. At all.
Yeah.
Ryan dressed me up in a spangly stripper cowboy outfit once. I think there are pictures on my Instagram.
Hopefully. I don't think there is.
It's where she's
'cause I
playing
don't
with my
remember.
gun.
There is.
What's your
Really?
Instagram?
It's the same. Black M. Oh, it's Black M EM _art. Black EM is my artist name. 'Cause,
She's
you know,
black and she's black and she's black, y'all. She's black and she's black and she's black. Sorry, that CB4 movie. I just saw that on TV the other day, so it's still in my head.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, it was a video where this guy that was all the lyrics to the song. It was like, I'm black and I'm black and I'm black, y'all. And
I wear black. I'm going to do a
blackety,
remix.
blackety,
I
black,
wear black
y'all.
and I wear black and I wear... That doesn't go at all.
And
I'm like,
yo.
I'm like super white.
Woohoo! What is this? It looks like alcoholic.
It is. This is from my dad's private collection.
You
and,
raided your parents' liquor closet for
fuck
me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And it's my favorite, which is a Petite Sirah.
Petite Sirahs are...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's really exciting. We're gonna get drunk later.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna
Absolutely.
happen. You're trying to get in my pants. I know it.
Yeah.
I try once, and I'm never going to live it down.
I was not in the mood.
No, you weren't.
No, I
You
was
were
not
having anything
not
to do
having
with
it. Sometimes I don't want the sweet lovin'. It's true. It's
Actually,
nice.
I think that's what you told me. I don't want the sweet lovin'.
Can I just tell you, this is
fine.
an amazing painting you did here. This one you did for Disney.
Yes.
What the
that's
hell?
hilarious.
It's like a boy with chest hair.
Yeah.
On a lion. What the?
with a rainbow,
With
holding
it
onto a rainbow.
jumping over a rainbow with a castle in the background. It's so ABC is coming out with a new show called The Neighbors or something. It's some kid show.
Like about aliens or
Yeah,
something?
aliens that live next
Yeah,
door.
I
So
saw,
that was like the
first
key prop
minute
for
of
one
that.
of it.
Yeah.
So they made me paint that. That's like the lead actor.
Why would they need that? Like,
don't
how
know.
does that fit into the story?
I don't know.
Do they specifically tell you that that's what they wanted?
Yeah. They give me like pictures of a child And then they're like, make it look like a romance cover. Oh, but he has to be riding a lion and jumping over a rainbow.
It seems like a Conehead thing without the cones. That's what the series feels like.
Huh.
I haven't watched TV in so long. And it's like, it's ABC, it's Disney, so.
Yeah.
It'll probably be canceled within, half a season.
Will you get that art back, or that'll officially belong?
That now officially belongs to Disney ABC Corporation.
Does that hurt you? Because I don't like giving my paintings away at all. Like I've given one painting away, and I think about it every day because I never took a photo of it. So I'm like, man, I remember it was a frog, and I just remember it was really crazy and trippy, and it was a frog. That's all I remember.
No, you can't do that. You have to document it. No, I do miss it, and people still ask me about it, and that's why now it's like, well, you can't see it. I was going to say it's my wallpaper on my phone.
Yeah.
But there's too much shit on my phone, so never mind. Anyway, I digress.
No,
what were we talking about?
This show is all about digressing. This is what we do on Muff Said. We digress. But you
your log line.
are now working on your first comic book?
Yes.
Aurora, I can't say that. Say it.
It's an original graphic novel series. It's called The Aurora Grimion Tales, and the first book is called Will of the Wisp, and it all takes place in the South.
And it's super gothic.
Yeah, it's the gothic Nancy Drew.
So keep an eye out.
Shocking.
Yeah, you doing something goth. Yes, I think I see you in about every time I see you in color, I have to comment on it because I'm so shocked to see you in color.
Because you've only seen me wear color twice.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
And the last time you just kept staring at me and you're like, I can't handle the fact that you're wearing color.
Because you were wearing like 2 articles of color.
I was not. I've never worn 2 articles of
color.
color.
No, I think you were wearing red cowboy boots and a plaid shirt.
Lies.
No, I saw it. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. It was science.
You're going to ruin my street cred.
I had a question about your website. I was there earlier, and all your videos are private.
What?
Yeah. Like I tried to click on your McDonald's commercial morning.
Oh my God, the director probably took them down.
But all of them are. Every single one.
No. That YouTube. What?
Yeah, all your stuff is private.
Lame.
So, maybe you need to adjust your settings.
Yeah, maybe in your settings you have all your videos on private. Well, here's one that's not.
I shouldn't. Back in the day when I used to be a production designer and an art director in the film industry for 7 years before I quit it to pursue comic books full time. Like any smart person would do.
Yeah.
I know. And actually, so the first time that Dave and I met, we were talking and I was like, yeah, I'm talking to people about doing comic books full time and, I have a publisher interested and Dave's like, what do you do now? And I said, I art direct and production design film and commercials. And Dave's like, why the fuck would you ever quit that to go into comic books? That was the first conversation Dave and I ever had.
Hey, I tell it like it is.
And we've been best friends ever since.
That's true.
You guys are like best friends.
Yeah.
We do spend a stupid amount of time together.
Well, she was telling me today. I didn't even know this, but I guess people are, keep thinking that we're dating or something,
I don't think you guys are dating.
Well,
you know us.
Yeah.
But people that don't know.
You do stay at his house a lot, and you house sit when he's out of town.
Yeah, but I'm never there, so how is that dating,
Yeah.
Have you had sex in his bed?
With him?
I bet you she did.
I think... No, we were talking about this.
Yes.
We were talking about this, and I think I did.
Yeah.
Wow. Can't even remember.
Must have been memorable sex.
We talked about this.
Oh, that's right, because you were boop, boop, a little drunk. Right?
Usual.
Yeah.
It's usually what it takes.
All right, awkward segue out of that awkward conversation.
Please, because my mom actually might be watching this.
Oh.
Because it's
good thing I
get way
set the
more
cameras
awkward.
up. So.
Good.
So I have to write my column for tomorrow, and I want you guys to help me answer the questions for my
Sure.
column in Penthouse Forum.
All right.
Oh my God! Remember the train wreck that happened last time I tried to help you with this?
I don't remember being a train wreck, but maybe I just edited it.
And you do have a store on your website that has some really cool illustrations.
Yeah.
Looks like a My Pretty Pony.
It's a zombie.
Death zombie.
Yes. It's
I thought that was
My
a
Little
family
Pony.
circus thing.
Put a bird
but
on it.
I guess it's
Okay, so I have that first, and my signature is a bird, and I have a giant bird tattoo on my foot, and it was pre-Portlandia, and now I have to make it cool again because the fucking hipsters stole it like they stole everything else.
Why don't you put a mustache on it? That would make it not hipstery. Oh, wait.
Why don't you put some ironic sunglasses on it? Fuck.
Use a typewriter instead of a laptop. Like Starbucks.
Fucking hipsters.
I've yet to see that. I have not seen the typewriter yet at the Starbucks.
They're just like conscious
It's coming, you know it's
douchebags.
coming.
It's not like they don't know better. Or they just happen to be from OC. Their friends just happen to wear affliction. So like those guys don't necessarily know that they're douchebags because
No.
they're raised in that society. Like hipsters, like go out of their way to be douchebags.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, they're one-upping each other.
Yeah.
And what's with
Constantly.
the super low V-neck shirt craze
Where
now
you
with
can, like-
dudes? I mean, I'm like,
Where you can see nip.
yeah,
Man,
like guys walking down the street, and I'm like, dude, fucking, what the fuck is that?
I usually do the unbutton the first couple buttons though, because
Well, that's different, but I'm talking just that thin T-shirt with the super
Yeah.
V-neck.
Well, men don't get an opportunity to dress slutty. So I think that actually no,
Is that a really slutty thing?
they
Is that,
wanna-
is that
I think that in like the last decade, 2 decades, you've really started to see more and more women in hiring positions, particularly in things like HR. So I think that men are wanting to dress sexier because they have women that are. This is just a theory.
Okay, but I'm going to debase your theory because
It's not a very good one, so
no,
go for
because
it.
like
Whoa, she's
you're going to
taking
go
off her
into
clothes.
you're going to go
Nice.
into a job interview and it's going to look like this because I have about as much breasts as any guy in Silver Lake does. Like this is not going to get you anywhere. Some chick's going to look at that and just be like, okay, now we're just awkward and sad, which is actually what happens to most men who see me without a shirt on.
That's crazy talk.
I'm sure you have very nice nipples.
I do.
Big areolas, right? Huge
Huge.
ones, humongous.
saucers?
Like, it's,
Yes.
it's actually mostly areola.
That's my favorite thing in the whole entire world.
You are in luck, sir.
I love it. I love it when it looks like bacon.
Bacon,
Well, I think that
sand dollars.
How that correlates, but
men are starting to dress sluttier, like the rise in the tank top trend. Like tank tops are huge this year. Tank tops
Yeah.
are really huge. The deep V. Like I think that we're going to see like a new era of slutty man dressing.
no, I like the tank tops because guys usually have like nice arms.
I do like
You
arms.
never- you
No,
never
I like
see
it when
that.
men dress slutty. It makes me want to have sex with them. It does. Excuse me for being shallow. Seriously, what? There's nothing wrong with being like wanting it to like look pretty before it like has to act smart. I should probably also quit calling it it.
Probably.
I still call my sister's baby it sometimes.
Oh.
How old is it?
You're not. Actually,
It's not quite cognizant, so
Yeah.
I don't think you have to define it yet.
my childhood best friend just called me today that she's pregnant, and I've been like weirded out all day by this because I haven't met the father of her baby, which means that she's been dating him for less than 6 months. And she's trying to say it's a surprise, but I'm like, how is it a surprise if you weren't wearing protection?
I do not know.
I know.
Maybe there was a whole thing.
No, I don't know. I'm just weirded out because like my sister's pregnant again, my best friend's pregnant again, and my family's Catholic, and I'm not getting any flack for that.
That's what happens. You're getting to that age.
Yeah.
There's an age that women get to when their friends start squirting them out,
Yeah.
and then the
It's
rest
terrifying.
of us get left behind, and then we start feeling really old.
Yeah.
But it's terrifying. Like they live inside you and suck your nutrients.
And they make you feel
You
horrible.
should at least freeze your eggs, or maybe just put your shoes in a Ziploc and put it in your freezer for a while.
My shoes.
I'm sure your shoes have tons of eggs in them.
Okay, moving on to my column.
That's science.
That's science.
That is science. Okay.
Because they just fall out all the
they,
time.
they just do.
I mean,
It's like
they're
glitter.
practically microscopic. They just roll down your leg like Christina Aguilera's did during the what was that performance? It was somebody's memorial. Oh, Etta James.
Her eggs
You didn't
fell
see
down
that?
her
You didn't
leg.
see that video? Like she got up and it was in a church and she was singing and this red brownish liquid started rolling down her leg.
Wait, who is this?
It was Christina Aguilera.
Oh no, that's
It was so
sad.
amazing.
No.
It was a lot. It was a lot. I mean,
That's
I was
so
like,
sad.
what is that? And she tried to cover it up by kind of rubbing her legs together, but she kept missing it. It just kept building up. You got to find that video, man. It's
No,
amazing.
That's so sad.
There it is. That's it.
Right to my soul
Oh gosh, this is
and
so
spoke
sad
to me.
On CNN even.
So tonight, Etta,
When she started belting it out, I think she was kind of contracting her
Yeah.
muscles, and some stuff started coming down her
Does it
leg.
look like a mist when you get shot in the head?
This is the grossest podcast we've had yet.
I know. Baby with 3 thumbs and Christina. I don't know if it's
Her
poo
vagina's leaking.
or vagina juice. I don't know.
Oh, no.
It'd be even better if it was poo, though.
See, this is. So I was talking to a friend about coming on this podcast today, and I was like, I was nervous, and then I realized that, like,
There might be photos.
because
I
I'm
think
with
you
you
might be
two.
able to find photos.
I'm like, this is just going to be like an unmitigated disaster anyway. Like,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
so
All right, now that's zooming out because this obviously was all planned.
Yeah.
Maybe her pussy just got shot. Wait, who's this? Is this for Princess Diana? She did a period of Princess Diana's funeral? No, this can't be real.
no, it's for Etta James.
Yeah, Etta
Oh.
James.
That's why she's singing an Etta James
Do you
song.
think it's weird that CNN is
You
doing
heathen.
live coverage of Etta James's funeral?
Well, you know,
She
they
was
got to
like-
fill
I mean,
the
but she
24
was
hours up. You know?
In like in the history of
I think she's terribly important, but I
of
think it's
powerful black women, she's like she's like up there.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's towards the end.
I think it's like macabre.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know if you can see it in this video. You might have to find photos of it, but somebody had better video of it.
I just like the fact that she took that black church suit and made it super slutty.
Yeah.
Like I said, Google images and you'll find it. I think you'll find some better high res.
We need to
shots.
see Christina Aguilera's
Yeah.
vagina
No,
leaking.
we don't. We do not
Yeah,
need
we
to see
do. We need
her
to see it now. We need to see
We've
it.
talked about it. We have to
exploded
see it.
vagina juice.
All right.
Ugh.
I also find it funny about that whole funeral. It's like singing "At Last." It's like, you know, like,
The whole thing is.
I don't. Wait, I don't see anything.
Oh yeah.
That's not as bad as I thought.
Well, yeah. See it go down her leg.
All I hear in the back
Yeah.
is
Oh. That's so embarrassing. It is like dripping.
I'd
out.
go right up there and lick that up for her.
I don't know if you'd like what you get from doing that.
Well, I could keep copper pennies in my mouth for many weeks at a time, just in case of a situation like this.
What is your policy on
Science.
Case of Red
sexy
Wings?
time with periods?
with the red one.
I used to be like really freaked out about it, but now I don't. Now I don't care unless it's like a girl that I have sex with every day. Then I'll be like, let's just wait a couple of days. Because my shit's more of like I'm just tired of ruining sheets. Like I hate putting the fucking little towel down, and usually you jump off the towel halfway through, or I just it ruins so many clothes on your mattress. Every time you take off your mattress, it looks like fucking Casper got shot. You know, I was thinking something the other day, like if Casper the Friendly Ghost was real, because it's like a child, and he probably like walks in and sees a lot of horrible things. That he's gonna grow up to be like a fucking train wreck.
I love the Casper movie that had Veronica Ricci.
No, Christina Ricci.
Christina Ricci.
Yes.
Yeah, Christina Ricci. I was like, not Veronica Ricci. That's totally wrong. Christina Ricci and Devon Sawa.
Yeah.
It was like I was a big Devon Sawa fan when I was like 11. I thought the movie was hot.
Mad TV did a really funny Casper the Friendly Boy, and it was him right as he gets run over by a truck. You know, he's like, "Hey, I'm Casper the Friendly," you know, and he gets run over. And
That's
it becomes,
hilarious.
It was some good stuff.
Well, speaking of really gross questions, let's work on my column now.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to read you all 5 questions, and then we can decide which one we want to break down. First one is, my boyfriend asked me if he could shave my pussy for me, and I want to let him, but I'm nervous about nicks and cuts. Is there any safe way to let him do this?
There.
I was going to say no. That's gross.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave and I think that's gross. Tyler, it's gross.
I think that's too private, and especially since a lot of times the pussy has that hair that's in between the lips and stuff, and you really have to get at it and pull it apart, and then you have to do the butthole hair and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of private shit going on there. I think it's just not something that guys should want to do or have to do.
Well, I just worry about cutting it.
I don't
know. I
Who
mean,
cares about that?
I would. Well,
Just kidding.
I wouldn't want a woman shaving my balls or anything.
No
I mean,
way.
I'd be like, get the fuck away from me.
I don't even
I'll
want
do that
balls in
myself.
their mouth. I hate that. I don't want them to shave it.
No, I
Wait,
like-
what?
balls in the mouth, it scares the fuck out of me.
Why?
Because it could just
They say bite
one
down.
seizure or like she could fucking like have low blood sugar one day, and next thing you know, you're a fucking girl.
You're one seizure away from being a eunuch.
I'm Casper, the friendly eunuch.
Oh my goodness.
I do want to say that I am proud of you for knowing your woman pubes.
Yeah, of
Good.
course.
You've done your research.
I've been down there a lot.
And that's good. That's a testament to a true man.
That's right.
Down there a lot.
That's right.
It is true.
I don't require a woman to shave bald, but at least give me an access point to the good stuff. You know, you can leave the top part up, you know, but if it's not, like, if it's super hairy, I feel like whipping out a machete and cutting my way through the Black Forest, or it's just too much. I gotta have a little something.
Well, yeah.
Like a one blade, a little.
Just give me more
Tiny
access to
tiny
it,
triangle
you know?
or a heart
Yeah.
Something.
or a landing strip.
It sounds really complicated. I waxed for years and I quit when I got my tits done. And
Did you laser?
no, I just quit waxing my pubes, and I don't get that furry, so like I just don't care, and I still get laid. Like people are pretty excited when I take my pants off. So
Yeah, but you don't let it grow all the way out.
I keep it trimmed. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm asking. You know, I've been with women where you're just like, where is it?
Yeah.
All I see is it's just all fur.
Do you trim your butthole also hair, Ryan?
I pull out any long ones.
A little one, like a nose hair? Shouldn't you get one of those like nose hair things, like the little round things you put in your nose, put in your
You
butthole?
can't do the trimmer because the trimmer means it cuts off the top part of the follicle, and then it's like rougher, like sandpaper. Yeah. Anyway,
Good times.
moving on. So no one should let anyone shave their pussies.
No.
But they can shave their own. A friend of mine says the only birth control she uses is the morning after pill. Is that safe?
Wow.
That's,
Well, you can only take so many of those, right?
all it is like double regular pills, isn't it?
It's more than that.
Is it double or triple?
More than
or-
double.
but
It's
still,
a
that's
massive book.
That's completely
Yeah.
unhealthy for you.
Yeah.
It
can't be
fucks
good for
with your
you.
body chemistry pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, birth control is bad enough for a woman's body.
But taking
My
4
favorite-
times the amount every day, you're fucking crazy. You're
Yeah.
gonna kill somebody.
Stupid.
Why can't she just,
Take regular birth control.
or use a
Condoms?
condom like the rest of us?
Yeah. Yeah. See, these are questions that I get answered.
21st century.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna burn her pussy out.
Yeah.
That's
No,
crazy
but
talk.
it's gonna fry her uterus, and it's gonna give her like menopause like super early. And
Well, she sounds
crazy
stupid
shit.
anyway, so maybe that's a good thing.
no, here's the thing: is that she's the one that's gonna be fucking breeding.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, let's burn it out. Let's
No, but not after.
Scorch that
she's gonna-
earth.
Yeah, scorch the
she's gonna-
earth.
She's got to squirt a few out first.
Ah.
I do love that morning after pill though. Sometimes, like if you get a Planned Parenthood and you have that extra one laying around the house, where it's just like, all right,
Dude,
let's just have a cum party
Is
tonight.
this like? Is this,
put it behind glass. Like,
Yeah, just fucking-
smash.
you just like instead
Cum
of
everywhere.
M&Ms, you just have morning after pills
I
like
have-
in a bowl on your coffee table.
No.
Here, baby, take some of that.
No, but every time you go to Planned Parenthood, they usually give you a couple packs.
Oh, they do?
I had
Yeah, free.
I had a Plan B like thing in my. Actually, I'm such a good girl that it expired.
Wow.
It expired, and I recently had to throw it away.
You don't have to throw that away. You just get
That's a
cummed in
good-
the ass instead.
Okay.
But why do I need to take Plan B if I'm getting cummed in the ass?
Because it drips down into your pussy. Everyone knows that. And then you have a poop baby.
Are we supposed to be talking about comic books?
And then you name it Rodney.
It's a very scientific explanation. All right, I just started dating a really great guy, and I'm excited to finally sleep with him. Except for one thing. He is 6'6", and I'm only 5'4". It's always awkward when we hug and kiss, so how can we make sex work?
Okay.
Well,
I can-
everybody's the same height when they're laying down.
No, that's actually not true. And
not true.
I can say this because my ex-husband was a foot taller than me.
Okay.
It's really awkward. You can't kiss. Like if I was on top, I couldn't kiss him because like I literally came up to his sternum. Mm-hmm. And I know he's not going to be watching this because he hates me. So I can talk as much shit about him as I want. But that's like the only thing. So if you don't want it to be awkward, he has to be on top. But otherwise, then like.
But then you're still going to be looking at his nipples.
Yeah.
Because like height wise, like if he's like all up in your stuff, and like you're getting like
But we're talking like on the bed, right?
yeah on the bed,
Wait,
like in
so-
missionary.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're a missionary, like if he's
No,
like,
they can like
They can like
Tall guys like to hunch over like gorillas anyway. Like he'll do like he'll be you're like little and underneath and like and he's just like and that is why I got divorced.
It's good for morning sex. Just have the girl ride you, so you don't have to smell her breath, and because it's so high up. But I was with a girl that was really tall, and it kind of sucked because I would go down on her, and then like it would, like just having to climb up back to her face. I felt like Mario and Donkey Kong, where I'm grabbing a hammer and sludging her in the face. We had a lot of fetish sex.
See, now you have 2 answers to put in your column.
So did doggy style work very well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, everything worked well except for
Kissing.
Me being on top and like, trying to make like face contact. You can't really make face contact, but everything else was fine. It was fine.
What's the tiniest woman you've had sex with, Dave? Because you're pretty tall. You're like 6'2".
4'11". Yeah.
Damn.
It's like a Hobbit.
Yeah.
Was that
It was fun. But yeah, it does make certain things difficult.
Like what?
Well, like doggy.
Really?
Yeah, because they're so, it's like,
I never had that problem.
almost got to prop them, give them a phone book to put their knees on.
Yeah, you're kind of lifting them up.
Well, no,
And you can't do
have to
things
kinda
like
squat
standing
down,
up.
that's true.
Any kind of standing up thing, it doesn't.
Well, if they're tiny
really-
enough, you can hold them.
That exactly.
Well, yeah, but I'm just
Like
saying,
a koala.
yeah, if you wanted, I mean, if that is the case, but once again, they're so far down, you almost have to start doing deep knee bend squats.
Yes.
just to fit it in there.
this
So.
is
and plus, she
actually
was
true.
300 pounds.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that part.
More ball than person.
Okay, and so this question is why I hate my job as a sex expert, because I am going to spend literally an hour and a half researching the scientific explanation for this. I think I have a yeast infection.
Ouch.
What causes them and how can I prevent them in the future? Can my boyfriend get a yeast infection too? Which
Yes.
you can, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they come from a lot of different ways, but a lot of things is like, especially if you use food items and sex, a lot of people like you want to get
That's so
sexy,
gross.
and they're like, hey, I'll put some whipped cream on my dick, and then you lick it off, and then fuck me, that gives you a yeast infection. I also heard doing ass to vag.
Why would you do ass to vag?
A lot of people in the Midwest don't know shit like that. Like, I was talking to somebody the other day about like how in the Midwest you buy a couple vibrators, and then your next girlfriend comes along and you use them on them, and then your next girlfriend comes
Well, that's
along and
fine
you use
if
them
you
on
clean
them.
them.
Yeah, I
put
know.
them in the dishwasher.
It was like a spoon, though, in Ohio. But like here, it's like, what? I'm not using an old vibrator. Like, I don't know.
Wow.
I've had friends take old sex toys off my hands,
Yeah, see, that's weird.
but they're like glass or silicone and have been like properly sterilized.
Yeah. No, you can
Because
sterilize
they're
them.
they're like $80 to $150 toys. Like, you don't want to like throw those away.
Mm.
You want to find them a good home.
These are rubber fists. I guess I should have said that.
Yeah, the rubber fists they make are of a porous material,
Yeah,
which will
I'm
also
just
give yeast infections.
And
I'm being
sure they mix and crannies.
texted by a friend who's listening to the show live. So it's
What's he saying?
It's a woman. I'm not going to read what she's saying.
Why?
Why?
It might be pertinent to our conversation, our very
well, it
adult
is,
conversation.
but I'm going to keep it to myself. I'm just.
You can't say things like that.
I'm going to keep it to myself.
No, you're breaking the rule.
I know.
Terrible, Dave.
So no ass to vag.
No ass to vag.
Technical
It's very
term.
bad.
Have either of you guys ever? I'm not going to ask you about getting yeast infections.
I've done it. I've accidentally done it. I didn't do it on purpose, but it kind of ended up that way.
You
So-
got a yeast infection?
No. The whole ass to vag thing.
Yeah,
How do you accidentally go ass to vag?
because you got a boner and she doesn't care.
She didn't care. It's weird.
I don't know. If it goes in my butt, I always you always just change condoms before you just go in the other
Yeah.
hole.
So
Science.
Oh, you
this
know-
is the least comic booky of these.
Yeah.
I know.
Can we talk?
Yeah.
I've been reading. No, but another thing is facial hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Facial gives you yeast infection.
It can.
What?
I just know that it gets
Oh,
scratchy.
because if you're going down on them and you have like some Alfredo sauce from Olive Garden.
And or if you've been like sweaty all day and then you like go down there and you still have like sweat particles in your beard. I mean, it also depends because every woman's different. Like it depends on your body chemistry. Some women are more sensitive than others, Yeah. But that can definitely do it like that because some guys just like smash their face in.
I make everyone wash their hands if they want to get sexy.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's rule number 1.
Yeah, go
Sure.
wash your freaking hands. If you want to put it inside me, wash it first.
I bring
Yeah.
a little bit of free breeze every time I go over to a girl's house.
So it
Spray
doesn't
little
smell,
squirts
smell
on me,
so
little
skanky.
squirts on her. I get the pet one, so it gets rid of most of.
Oh, goodness gracious.
My fiance is really passive in bed, and I'd like her to be more aggressive and take control more often. How can I get her to loosen up and take the reins?
Drugs.
Oh, man. Yeah, good. You got to find the right buttons. I mean, sometimes it just never gets better,
Yeah, I had a friend that married a Brazilian virgin and then had to divorce her 7 years later because he's like, she just didn't warm up.
Yeah.
I thought she'd warm up, and
Yeah. No, it happens.
That's why sluts are better.
Yeah, well. But then you got the other problems of them fucking everybody,
Yeah.
I don't think a slut necessarily fucks everyone.
Yeah, but there's a lot more trust issues.
Sure.
Yeah, because there's girls I've dated where they took them 2 months just to get to having sex with them. It was a magical experience for them. So that person is not going to be in Vegas drunk off fucking Jack and Cokes and just be I'm going to fuck because her that build up just for having sex was so intense. She's not going to do a one nighter thing.
Well, sometimes alcohol. I mean, alcohol really does kind of loosen things up a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I would find out if I've had that experience. After a couple of wines, all of a sudden it's totally different person. I was like, who is this person?
You want a glass?
It's
I'm so excited. Speaking
Can
of
we
which,
open
yeah,
that?
yeah, do we have a bottle opener?
Yeah, I can find one.
Yeah, let's talk about comic books. You're reading stuff.
Yeah, can we talk about... Not that I don't want to talk about sex all the time, except, I don't know anything about it.
What?
No, it's true. Dude, I was married for 5 years and with him for 7 before that, so I know absolutely nothing about it.
She's recently been released into the wild.
I am, and actually, Ryan is... I'm Ryan's Padawan.
Padawan?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a Star Wars term.
You're her mentor.
No, I get that, but I'm just I am so shocked. No, you don't want to be my Padawan. It's a bad choice.
No, but you are introducing me to you are bringing men to me, and
It's true.
Wow.
it is true, but none of them have worked out. But that's okay. I mean,
Jeez,
it's
why
the
don't you-
thought that counts.
I want to be your Padawan. You bring women to me.
The thing is that I know so many dudes because I work in comic books.
I know.
What's
that
usually the
sucks.
problem?
Yeah.
What?
Why doesn't it usually work out?
I think it's a combination of. So I know that Ryan's talked about this before. That guys always clam up, geeky, nerdy guys always clam up around her because she's an attractive woman.
She is. Yes, she is.
So they totally freak out and they can't, they
freak
can't
out.
handle it.
Yeah.
Well, so in my situation, it's both of us doing that at the same time. I'm like, oh, you're cute and you're dorky, and that freaks me out. And then he's doing the same thing to me, and then
just
we just
uncomfortable.
we just end up drunk in a spa somewhere and just falling asleep. It's just stupid.
In a
It's
spa?
a hot tub. What do you call them here? Hot tub?
Hot tubs.
Hot tub.
I'm so afraid of hot tubs, man.
Wait, where are you from?
Well, I grew up here in South Africa.
Oh, South Africa.
South Africa.
Die Antwoord?
Yeah, they're from Cape Town. I'm actually African American.
Really? Do you have a very tall vagina?
A very tall.
I was African. Never mind.
They don't have tall vaginas.
No, but they have big dicks. The guys do. So what do the women have?
I have seen some small African American penises.
Whatever. They have elephant dicks over there. I have my
No,
free
it's
cams.
You have your what?
Nothing.
Yeah. So how much money have you spent on my free cams this week?
It's $20.
That's not
What
bad.
is my free cams?
It's this amazing website where it's just a bunch of cameras and it's free, completely free, and just girls doing crazy shit for
It's like
tips.
Cam 4.
Yeah, it's just like Cam 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Of course, this exists.
it's great.
Of course.
I did not know
Red
that.
Band, you need to drink some of this wine because
I have a headache.
That and red wine actually opens up your sinuses.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
red wine make me feel so fun.
It's kind of warm, so that's
That's fine.
my father would kill me if we were drinking warm petite.
Well,
Syrah.
that and it's his wine.
Yeah.
In a Dixie cup.
In a Dixie cup.
I love that you have.
Oh, yeah.
You I feel like you're like reverse aging in a way because you took all of this time off to go finish this comic book and now you're back with your parents working on a comic book.
You're not supposed
Stealing
to
their
tell
wine.
people that.
You living with your parents? That's cute.
Fuck, dude.
Own it.
Yes, I moved back.
And your
home
parents
with
have
my
a
parents.
spa?
Oh, I already got one.
Oh wait.
They also have three bars, 6 wine fridges and
Whoa, they're big drinkers.
and a boat.
Wait, are they famous
Boats
people
and
or
hoes.
just party animals?
Yes.
Wow, that's cool.
Yes. So if anyone
They
wants
made a
to
ton of money off apartheid.
Yeah.
We Are the World was a big financial success.
Yep. Cougar Rams.
Did you ever read? Did you ever read Kaffir Boy? Mm-mm. Kaffir Boy is one of the most amazing books that I have ever read. The writing is not that strong, but the
Oh, well, that makes it an amazing
Hey, this
book.
isn't bad.
but
it's
this
really good.
it's really good. But the story is spectacular. It's a true story of a black youth coming to age in apartheid South Africa.
The problem with it is, like, my mom and I have the same thing. Like, we'll watch movies about Africa, and, like, halfway through it, we'll just, like, burst into tears and just be a sobbing mess for the rest of the week, usually. I can't even sit through Lion King.
Really?
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. Well, especially because, like, when I was a kid, it was still apartheid, because it was only abolished in 94. My parents both grew up in it. Because my parents were born there, born and raised. Their family still lives there, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's like a little bit too harsh. Like, it's too close to home.
Yeah.
Way too. And, like, Africa's such a magical place. Like, you go there and it just gets right underneath your skin. And, like, to have, like, this really horrible thing that happened to a bunch of people that are, and it's to a really, really beautiful culture is really disgusting. So I can't even watch movies about Africa, unfortunately. My parents are there right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we have a
Drinking.
house party at your
Do you
house?
recommend
Fuck
going
yes.
to Africa? Do you recommend going to
Oh,
Africa?
absolutely go to Africa.
I go
100%.
every other year.
Really? Mm-hmm. Not dangerous or anything at all?
I mean, it is, but I mean, you know, it's like there are parts of LA you don't go to. There are parts of Johannesburg you don't go to. You just have to know where you just have to be smart about it.
Similar
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Brazil.
I mean, it's honestly, it's not as, it's just as dangerous as traveling to like some of these like really big countries. I think Brazil is actually more dangerous.
That was a great thing about the Scotland. I mean, I never felt like my life was ever even close to being in danger anywhere.
It's because
I went
Scottish
there.
people are nice
Yeah, everybody was super nice. That was amazing.
until you get them drunk and then they get rowdy. And that's
Yeah,
where I
you
get
just
it
don't
from.
talk about soccer or football, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, people just left me alone.
This wine is delicious.
Right? It's pretty. I
So
should have stolen two. Damn it.
We are so having a house party at your parents' house.
Yeah.
This shit's happening.
Okay.
I dig it.
Tomorrow night. Let's go.
Actually, let me look at my calendar. Is anyone going to Indiecade this weekend? Are we going to Indiecade this weekend?
I got shows.
What the fuck is IndieCade?
Indiecade.
They wouldn't let me on the red carpet anyway. Fuck them. Did you get red carpet passes?
No, I didn't get red carpet passes. And we need to make proper business cards for this podcast so I can get us media passes to like everything ever. Indiecade, it's the independent video game convention that's happening in Los Angeles this weekend, and it's only $20 to go. It's super exciting because my favorite thing about E3 was the Indiecade area, which was in between the two main halls, and they had some of the most innovative games I've ever played in my entire life. It was amazing. And there was like this one game for iPad where you got to like it was being designed by like a USC professor and like these couple other kids, and it was pretty much the coolest game I've ever played in my entire life. And to track it down, find out what it is, and play it more.
But you're obsessed with iPad games.
Yes, all mobile gaming.
I don't know. You've been to Ryan's house, so like you know, like every once in a while we'll make dinner over at your place, and it will be like us and maybe like another person. And she'll be making dinner, having conversations with us, and playing Farmville or something on her.
Not Farmville.
What is it? Is it that MMO game that you're obsessed
No.
with? What is that game? Because she just sits there and she plays it while she's cooking and talking and drinking wine.
Wow.
Obsessed.
Well, I play multiple of those games right now because I just like the building part. Right now I'm playing the Simpsons game, Tapped Out, which is amazing. It's so good. And I'm also playing Heyday. So.
Oh, that's what you were playing. You were playing Heyday last time.
Yeah, Heyday's amazing. Yeah, I'm almost bored of Heyday because it's getting to the point where like I've built so much, it's not challenging. So I'm just going to move on to the next one and leave it in the. So actually, my current gaming obsession right now is a mobile. I have two obsessions. They're both mobile games for your iPhone or Android device or what have you. One is called High Noon, where
Did Nick show that to you?
Yes. Nick, so High Noon. So you're an old timey cowboy, and you are playing against people all around the world in real time. and you select someone to go up against to fight in a gun duel. And what you have to do is you have to put your hand down by your side and wait for it to vibrate. And then when it vibrates, you pull it up, and then you use the
That's cool.
And then you
Sense.
actually move the you move the phone around to like use as your sights, and then sight your opponent, and then shoot at them by tapping your screen. But it's like you actually have to like wait and draw, and then like move your phone around. So it's a very physical game, and I am obsessed with it. Like I play it for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, Nick was. You had Nick on the show. I don't know which one.
Yes, Nick Ahrens from I Am It, also known as Robot Pants on Twitter
and Instagram, and also in real life now. Now I call him Robot Pants.
That's the thing is, when I see people more on Twitter than I see them in real life, I start calling them by their Twitter handles. Yeah,
That's right, Ryan Keely.
that's right, my dad.
That's right, devil pig. Black 'em.
Black 'em.
That's what my dad calls me.
Black them up.
So
What's that app called again?
it's called High Noon, and I really recommend it. And then there's a free game that I very much enjoy. It's actually also recommended to me by Robot Pants. It's called Bag It, and it's
Oh, I've been playing that. It's so much fun.
yeah.
What is that, like putting a condom on, or?
Yeah.
Exactly like putting a condom on. So Bag It, it's kind of, imagine Tetris, but instead of like just regular like squares and blocks, you are having a grocery bag and you're getting a variety of items, and you have to put them in the grocery bag and pay attention to like the way different items would react to weight on them. Like you're not going to want to put a watermelon on top of a carton of eggs, or a crushed, or on top of. So like you have to like. There's a lot of watermelons. The watermelons make it really challenging.
Cool.
And there's eggs and milk, and that game has been really fun too.
Yeah. I love that game.
Here's Bag.
And it's free right now, actually, for the full version. So that's what I've been playing. Has anyone else been playing games?
So I tweeted because Assassin's Creed 3 is coming out, and I'm
I think it
obsessed
came out
with
Thursday, right? Or
No, it's
Tuesday?
coming out on the 30th of October.
What came out this week? Something came out this week. There was a huge line in
Was
front
it-
of GamePro, and I was like,
No,
what
it
the
wasn't
hell?
BioShock. I don't know. I don't know what came out this week. But I tweeted, I was like, because I don't have any gaming systems anymore, so I tweeted, I was like, someone needs to let me have their Xbox so I can play Assassin's Creed 3, and I had a friend text me, and he came over carrying an Xbox.
Oh my god, you have good friends.
And so, he came over carrying an Xbox and weed.
Yeah.
What?
Even better.
You have great friends.
So we went to GameStop, and I reserved my copy of Assassin's Creed. You can't even say it.
Assassin's Creed 3. Say it 10 times fast.
Assassin's Creed 3. And so I was like, well, we have to get something while we're here. And I wanted Assassin's Creed 2 so I could replay it before the third one comes out because I'm that excited about it, except it's in the Revolutionary War, and you get to fight in George Washington. Anyway, so we bought Lego Harry Potter.
What the?
And it
I
covers,
hear that game is really good.
It covers the last three. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, we were a little bit baked, but
Is it you play 2-player?
you 2-player, and you get to switch characters, and every character casts different kinds of spells, and you get to play the movies as Lego characters.
What?
Yeah, they have a Lego Batman, which is amazing, and a Lego Indiana Jones, which is also good, but this might be my favorite.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Hey, Robot Pants, you know how we've been having video game dates? I think we're going to have to play Lego Harry Potter.
It's so
I have an
fun.
Xbox in my house, too.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Oh, yeah, of course
I
you
totally
do.
have an Xbox.
I got
Okay.
one. I just haven't hooked it up since I moved.
Why haven't you hooked up your Xbox?
What?
I don't know. I've just been busy.
I'm going to steal yours.
Actually, I wanted to ask, did Grand Theft ever come out?
Which one?
No, the new one?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's still okay.
Fuck Grand Theft, play Saints Row the Third. It's way better.
Man, I love
Is that the one you're in?
Yes.
I thought I would pick this up, and I was like, I swear to God, Ryan's in this one.
But I'm in a DLC.
Oh,
But
wait.
the game's really good.
Was it Medal of Honor that just came out? That everyone was like freaking out about?
Oh, no. Maybe it's, what's the
Borderlands?
Call of
zombie
Duty.
ones?
Borderlands.
Borderlands?
That just came
That
out.
No,
looks-
that was
that
2
looks-
weeks ago.
Borderlands
2 weeks ago.
2.
That looks fun.
Yeah.
A lot of people were tweeting me and saying that I should play that.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll hook mine up again.
And the internet is never wrong. These
Ever.
invisible people that I have no idea who they are, they're always right.
It's true.
They need to dictate my life. Ryan just nods.
Yeah, it's science. It's science. I didn't know you played games. I had no idea.
Yeah.
You just get hotter. Fucking up and coming comic book artist. You're like skinny and blonde and stuff.
I'm blonde
So
now.
yeah. You could go. You'll go goth soon.
This is blonde's the new goth. I had black hair forever. I know you didn't know me before this, but
I just got out of my bleached blonde hair.
Are you going to change your name to Blondum?
yeah, someone actually asked me that.
So,
But I told them that white's the new black.
Oh.
That's just because you like.
I realized as that was coming out of my mouth, but I'm African, so I'm allowed to say things like that. You can't call me on it.
We have a tweet from a character artist at I'm blanking on the show, Black Dynamite, from our friends at Titmouse, Chase Connolly, who's like,
Oh, yeah.
holla at me if you want a little cultural diversity up in the studio, lol.
Yeah, I got him the job there.
He's a very talented artist.
You worked
Yeah.
on Black. Didn't you work in development on Black Dynamite?
Well, I worked on the original pitch animation,
Oh, yeah.
and I did some keyframes. And when the guy who did the art couldn't do it, they asked me to come on and do the show. And I told him from day one, I was like, "Look, I'm not that guy." You know, and he said, no, you'll be great. You'll be great. I'm like, look, I'm not that guy. And it's like, no. So they finally convinced me. I came on, worked for about a couple of months doing all these drawings. And then they showed the original, and it was going to be different, because I don't draw that way. And they showed it at Comic-Con, and it went over so well that they came back and said, no, we need it to look like this. And I'm like, well, I'm not your guy. And I found Chase on DeviantArt. I said, this guy,
You're kidding.
this guy draws like that. Why don't you get him? And
Wow.
So they hired him.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you didn't know him before that? You found him on DeviantArt?
I just saw him on DeviantArt. And I said, this guy does the
that's a
exact
beautiful
style
story.
you need. I mean, I'm all about right guy for the right job.
Yeah.
And I kind of felt like I was being put into I'm a square and put into a round hole, and it just wasn't working.
Square peg in a round hole.
I don't
Yeah.
think you're square at all.
Well, on that job I was. Also, I felt like, this is going to sound really bad, but I kind of felt like I was a little too white in my style.
Dave, weren't we just talking about the fact that you and Jeff Johnson are my whitest friends?
Yeah, precisely. Honestly, that show needs somebody,
It's true.
somebody with a little bit more
Flavor.
in the, like LaShawn Thomas and Chase. They're into that. They do that b-ball kind of
Black people stuff? Is that what you're trying to say?
but no, it's a style. It's an urban kind of fun style mixed with anime, and that's basically what Black Dynamite is.
Yeah,
Even though it's retro, it still has that urban
Similar to the Boondocks.
sneaker,
Yeah.
Or
graffiti
Afro-samurai.
style, and that's I think it's amazing stuff. I just
Beautiful.
don't.
It's really beautiful.
It doesn't come out of me like it does other
It's
guys.
actually a
It
really
does come out
beautiful
of
show.
you.
Yeah, well,
I think we just found out tonight what comes out of Dave.
apparently so. Yeah,
And we can't put it back in. So
Little egg.
I'm getting old. It's starting to turn into dust.
Put my shoes in the freezer.
My cum comes out black and white now.
oh man.
This
Debauchery.
this show just keeps getting weirder.
It
It
really
does.
does.
Can we order pizza?
Are we? How long do we go for?
Yeah, we've been at hour 15.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Last time, Dave, did you talk about your ibis?
Yeah, no, we
animation?
talked
you
about it,
guys
yeah.
already talked
Yeah.
about it. Okay.
I'm still working on
I'm
it.
like promoting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at, okay. Well, shamelessly promote yourself.
I
Wait.
don't
Oh, go ahead.
know
Go
how.
ahead. No, I do have a kind of interesting geeky
Yes,
thing.
do it.
In November, I am actually officiating as Reverend
That's right.
Darwin Cook's wedding in Las Vegas. So
That's fucking awesome.
you should come.
I am thinking about coming.
That
Dave,
would be-
I
she's
didn't mean
coming.
to tell you this, but
Dan's coming.
But in Las Vegas, Ryan and I decided that we're both going to go with you.
Yeah.
As your
Oh.
date.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
We're going to be your plus twos.
Yeah.
You should stand
Well,
on
pun
either
intended.
side of me
And
while
James-
I do their marriage.
That's a really good idea. Actually.
Can we wear outfits?
Yes, we have to wear outfits.
I like
Coordinating
it.
outfits?
Coordinating, they don't have to match, but they have to be.
Why-
Why don't you
coordinate.
both wear wedding dresses just to confuse everyone?
I think it's going to be a very ring-a-ding-ding. I mean, you saw the invite.
Yeah,
it's
so
very Frank Sinatra, old school Vegas. You
And
know,
I
because
just
that's what
had
Darwin's all about.
a
Anyway,
spectacular time in Vegas, and I really can't get over my love affair with Vegas at the moment. Like
It's very magical.
It's an amazing. Like people talk a lot of shit about Vegas, but other than the complete and total unhelpfulness of the staff at the Hard Rock, I
Oh, yeah.
had a wonderful
It was
time.
ridiculous.
See, we're at the Hard Rock, and like it was like every single thing. Like they couldn't make it easy to do anything. I would call down. And was like, I need 2 grilled cheese sandwiches, an order of French fries, and 2 iced teas. Like, well, we don't make grilled cheese sandwiches, but what we can do is we can take our ham and cheese and then not put the ham on it. I'm like, why do you need to tell me that? Why can't you just like make it so?
So they wouldn't charge you a $30 ham and cheese sandwich.
Exactly.
And then
Or a cheese sandwich.
yeah, and then I went down to the pool, and I was coming from the convention, so I had my bikini on under like jeans and a tank top, walking down to the pool, and the guy's like, "Well, stop." He's like, "You know, we have a no denim rule by the pool," and I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna take my pants off, and I'm going to the pool. I just need to walk down there." And he's like, "Oh." He's like, "Oh," and I had 2 drinks in my hand, both of which I had bought at the hotel. And he's like, "Oh, well, you can't bring both of those down to the pool." And I was like, "But I bought them here." And he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna let you go. I'm not gonna hassle you." And I'm like, "Well, since
you're
you're
already
letting me do it,
hassling.
you
Yeah.
just." And it was like every interaction with them was like, it was just a hassle. But other than that, other than the Hard Rock, I had an amazing time. I went down to Fremont Street in Old Vegas, and I cannot say enough good things.
yeah.
I found $5 blackjack.
you know what I recommend? Going with somebody who's really rich.
Yes.
'Cause I did that.
I recommend
once.
that for life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Even
owns
McDonald's
a
is better.
video game company, and it was just like $100 bills flowing, and like
Who is
the
this
manager
person?
of the Hard Rock.
You know, Megan's
was,
single.
You know, I'm
No,
single.
unfortunately he's not. But he got me a room at the hotel.
Oh, yeah, I love
It was
the
like
hotel.
right after it was built. And,
That's
I mean,
a nice
They don't allow
we
smoking
didn't
in
wait
there,
in
you can't
line
say.
anywhere. It was amazing.
There's no smoking in the hotel.
That's okay.
There's no smoking in the regular hotel, is there?
Yeah, there's totally smoking.
No, Brian was on a smoking floor.
Yeah, and I had to throw a hissy fit because I'm
They
allergic
did
to smoke.
They did comp your breakfast though. Our breakfast.
Oh
actually.
no! They said that they were going to comp my breakfast, and then I went, and they were like, "Oh, well, They sent me room charges, and then they tried to charge me for it, and I'm like, "No."
But they did end up comping it.
Yeah, but I had to argue with them about comping me the breakfast they gave
were
me
just
for
kinda retarded.
putting me in the wrong room.
With the wrong bed on the wrong floor.
Yeah, it was like. Other than that, though, Morrison
But it
Film
was
spectacular.
But it was fun. And actually, James Signs.
James Sign of Isotope Comics in San Francisco, where you should buy your comics because it's an amazing place to shop.
And he's a
and he's-
fantastic dude.
And,
Fantastic
and
dude.
he's amazing. He's doing a like a historical tour of all like of all the bars and the casinos the Saturday after Darwin's wedding.
Yeah, it's going to be.
James
It's gonna be
Syme is
amazing.
why Dave and I are friends.
That is true.
It's
That
all
is true.
because of James
Really?
Syme. Yeah.
He
That
introduced us.
he is a magical human being.
He is.
I love him.
We did a bar crawl. I did a store signing and for WonderCon, and we did a bar crawl where I was the master of ceremonies, and everybody was dressed up like pirates. And we just went around
That's what it
town
does.
hitting every tiki bar dressed as pirates. I mean, that's the kind of guy James
Oh,
is.
I
mean,
know.
It was,
He's
it was
amazing.
Did he have a pirate suit, or did he actually dress up as like pirate?
No, everybody was dressed as pirates.
James was out of a suit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Was his hair doing this?
I can't even remember. I think it was. Yeah.
His hair's always doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the theme of Morrison Con. Whenever you said, "Oh, James, blah blah blah," and they're like, "James." It's like, yeah, James.
Hey, by the way, I know it's off topic, but I forgot what a blumpkin was.
It's a blowjob when you're on the toilet.
That's right.
And on that
Without
note-
hesitation.
Okay.
Okay, what are we promoting? Because we're going to wrap it up because we're talking about bumpkins. It's way worse than talking about yeast infections.
Am I supposed to plug my book?
Yes. You're
Yeah,
supposed to-
that's why you're here.
This is
I
where you
know,
plug.
but I'm so terrible. Artists don't make good salespeople.
But you're so hot, and you're
Thank
so
you.
talented.
Thank you,
You
Ryan.
are the next big thing in comic books, and I hope your cookbook comes out because everything you bake for me is delicious.
Okay, well, I'm going to plug all those things then. So,
Yes.
Aurora Grimion Stories, the first book, The Will of the Wisp, is coming out with Archaea Entertainment, sorry, this spring. And then the Untitled Baking Project will be coming out at the Christmas of next year. And there will be recipes from me and Dave Johnson and Ryan Keely and whoever other comic person I can find to give me stuff.
But you have a website where you sell stuff where people can give
I have
you
a
money.
website. It's blackmem-art.
Soon to be Blonde M.
And if you click the for sale tab or type in _sale, you can buy some original pieces, and they're not that expensive.
Sweet.
I also do commissions.
And you're on the Twitter.
And I'm on the Twitter under black, BLACKEM _art.
Which is also, she is on
Instagram.
And I forgot. I have an art dealer. Essentialsequentials.com.
Ah.
Yeah, good luck spelling that. I don't know why you picked that name. It's like the hardest word to, it's like, really? You can make it a little easier for people to find us. Just selling that, and hopefully next year I might be going back to interior art.
Ooh.
For a European album with Brian Azzarello.
That sound is bated breath. That's what that sound is.
It might happen.
That's so exciting.
I'm getting kind of tired of doing covers. I want to do something different for a little while.
Can I say something quickly?
Yeah.
So I was talking to Jason Aaron,
who is amazing and who we love.
Who's
Scalped
like one
is
of my favorite art. No offense, Dave, because you're my favorite artist. But Jason Aaron's one of my.
He's a writer, so why would I be offended by it?
Jason. He's an artist. He does Scalped.
No, he writes Scalped.
No.
Yes. Believe me, I know.
Wait.
I know him personally. He's a writer.
Who
He's
am I
not an
thinking
artist.
of?
Well, the guy who does Scalped is his name is Guerra or
No.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm sorry. This
are you
is what
talking
happened. No, I am talking about Jason because didn't you do some covers for Scalped?
I did one.
Oh, okay. No, I mentioned you in conversation with him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I love Dave. He's totally fucking crazy."
I am a little crazy. But his beard is crazy.
His beard is the craziest.
Yeah, it's you should enter that new TV show about beards.
There's a new TV show about
Yes, because there's a reality show about everything.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a beard.
Yes.
It's going to have a midget. I'm sure it's going to have Honey Boo Boo.
No more Honey Boo Boo.
You can't have enough Honey Boo Boo.
No,
we're watching Honey Boo Boo again. I'm going to start taping it again.
Look at this picture somebody posted today of wearing one of my T-shirts.
Nice.
With his beard.
Are there any T-shirts left for sale?
Yeah, there's the new ones, and most of the old ones are gone. But there's the new ones, and they'll be back in stock. There's a few sizes
I got to
that
do
are
some
out of
art
town.
for that. I got to.
Do you want to do the Muff Said, the first inaugural Muff Said shirt?
You gotta crack the whip on me. Get me to.
I think we'll after this show is done, we'll sit and we'll talk about an idea.
All right.
We'll make it.
Well, we got to go to Drink and Draw.
We do have to go to Drink and Draw.
So
it's very important.
Yeah.
Things that I need to promote. I'm going to take this time right now to announce that I am retiring. Well, I don't know if I'm retiring, but I am definitely taking a indefinite hiatus from hardcore adult work. Starting Thanksgiving, actually, because I'm going to be leaving the country. But there's another opportunity in the new year that I can't talk about, but they have requested that I quit porn, and they're going to pay me more money. So,
as long as you keep doing those little tweets, because as I told you the other day, I think those are much more fun to look at than
the cute little tweets on your Tumblr in bed.
The slick ones.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, it's like you're human.
I am a human.
What are you
not a
going out of
cyborg.
town for?
I'm doing a French immersion language program in between December and between Thanksgiving and Christmas, because it'll probably be my last chance to make my own schedule and take a month, a little over a month off, and but I'm going to go do something educational, so it's kind of like taking a break. But yeah, I will officially be not accepting any more adult work as of Thanksgiving. I may still do nudes, but.
Yeah, Veronica's doing the same thing. She's quitting January 1st or whatever.
Yeah, RyanKeely.com currently is not accepting joins. I'm hoping to relaunch it maybe as a super sweet Tumblr or something. After the 28th, Ryan Keely, the porn site, will be no more.
That's sad.
Boo.
I know, it's been 6 years. It's kind of sad. But I will always be on Twitter at Ryan Keely. It's RyanKeely. And Muff Said is my life and my passion, and I'm going to keep doing it as long as Redban lets me.
The passion.
It is
The
my
passion.
And I'll continue to fuck for money. So yeah.
So that's our show.
Yay.
Cool. Also, I'll be in Ohio with Brendan Walsh and Tony Hinchcliffe on November 10th We're doing a little mini tour, and the first show went on sale. It's at DeathSquad.tv.
Oh, yeah, and I'll be doing a Upright Citizen Brigade thing in New
What?
York during New York Comic Con,
What?
where I guess I go up and they ask me questions.
Where can people find out about all the cool stuff that you're doing?
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah, Devil Pig
666. Yeah, so I want to thank Dave Johnson, Megan Hutchinson, Brian Redban. That's another Ish Said. Oh, and next week, Bob Layton on Muff Said. So keep subscribing, keep watching. We love you.
There.
Blacker than black. I'm blacker than black, yo. Because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black and I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black and I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black.